This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so after installation, we get 3 sample B2C sites. And what are the names of those? Apparel UK, Apparel Germany, and Electronics. Very good. One sample B2B site, which is nothing but Power Tools. Now let's see what are all the differences between B2C and B2B. Okay, so I'll just draw a small table. So let's say this is the B2C site, and this is the B2B site. B2C site and B2B site. First thing, can you please see this one? This is the B2C site, which is a Apparel UK. You need to be focusing here. This is a B2C site, which is nothing but Apparel UK. Right now, am I login? No. Without login also, I can see the products and I can see the prices. I can add the items to cart. So that means, okay, anonymous users. Can you please pay attention here? Right now, I did not provide any of my information. Still, I can go to the shop. I can see the products. I can add the item to cart. You can see, I can add the item to cart. If I want to check out, that is a different. But till this, it is working. So that means for anonymous user, okay, then browsing the products, searching the products. Okay, so browse the products or search the products, look at the categories, look at the products, and adding items to cart. All these are what? OOTB, out of the box. All these functionalities in case of B2B are out of the box. Are you guys understanding what I am using the terminology here? For anonymous users, that means I did not provide any of my information, but still I can come here, I can browse the products, I can see the categories, I can go to the product, I can add the item to cart, and I can go to the cart also. I can go to my cart also. So these are all out of the box in case of B2C. Now let me open the B2B site. What is the URL for B2B site? Okay, so you need to put why B2B, after that question mark, site equal to Power Tools. So this is the B2B site. Okay, now when you hit the URL, it is giving some additional information here. You just delete it and add localhost, then you are fine. Now tell me, as per the OOTB, as per the out of the box, am I able to see the products in the B2B? Am I able to add the items to cart in the B2B?
No.
So this is not the out of the box. But we can get these features. When I say features, what is the meaning? Anonymous user feature. Anonymous user features by disabling one extension. You can see, go to the software, go to the config, go to the local extensions file, and you can see there is a secure portal add-on. Yeah, you can see line number 47. If you remove this secure portal add-on, then in case of B2B also, you will get the anonymous user features. Is that clear conclusion? Everyone? So now you are a functional consultant. Let's say you are talking to customer and you are explaining. So the moment you come to the site, it is asking me to log in. Then your company will ask, hey, as per our business, anonymous user also can come and see the products, add the items to cart. We want that functionality. If you want that functionality, then you can go ahead and disable some of the extensions like a secure portal add-on and all. Then you will get that functionality. Is that clear, everyone? So therefore, anonymous user functionalities. Anonymous user functionality means what? User can come, search, see the categories, see the products, adding the item to cart, then go to the cart. These are all out of the box in case of B2C, but in case of B2B, it's not out of the box, but we can get that features by simply enabling or by simply disabling some of the extensions like a secure portal add-on, this kind of add-ons. That's it. That's it. Now, B2B means what? Company to company transaction. Company to company transaction. For example, so we have a Lonja company. It's a chemical company in the Switzerland. Similarly, in India, we have Dr. Dislab company. So this is in the Switzerland, and in India, we have Dr. Dislab company. Similarly, in US, okay, let's say we have Dow company or some other company, some chemical company, let's say Cran company, some chemical company. Now, so let's say you can understand one example. Sputnik, is that an Indian chemical company, or it is in some other country and they have done the transaction through Dr. Dislab? Which is the correct answer? Let's say we have a Sputnik Tika, right? Vaccination. Sputnik vaccination, is that the Indian company? Is that the Indian company?
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So I said the power tools is the B2B. B2B means what? Company to company transaction. Let's take the example Lonja company. Let's take the example of Dr. Dislab company and some other chemical company. So Lonja company and Dr. Dislab company doing the business each other. Lonja company and Dr. Dislab company do the business each other. Do the business. Let's take the example, as I told, right, we have a Sputnik vaccination. They are not in India, but they were able to do the transaction. They were able to deliver the vaccination in India through what? Through Dr. Dislab. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, yes, that is the correct answer. So therefore, similarly, so that means if you take the Lonja company, they are giving some products to Dr. Dislab. They are taking some products from the Dr. Dislab and so on, so on. By the way, this Lonja is also using the SAP Commerce. Dr. Dislab is not using SAP Commerce, but Lonja is using SAP Commerce, and so on, so on. So now you can ask a question. In case of B2C, anonymous users can see the products, but in case of B2B, if you want to see the anonymous, or if anonymous user want to see the products, then we need to do certain things. Then why? Okay, is it worth? I'm asking the question, listen this question. Is it worth to not show the products for anonymous users in case of B2B? Is it
Yes,
worth to not to show the products? Is it worth to not to show the products in case of B2B? In case of B2B, if anonymous users comes, so that means you are not providing any of your information. You are not providing any of your information. If you don't provide any of your information, I will not show the products. Do you have that kind of companies? Answer is yes. Best example, Dr. Dislab company. Why Lonja company will show their products if you don't provide any of your information? Because these are all chemical products and those are not available for individual users or individual customers. It is not worth. So that's why in case of B2B, two possibilities are there. In case of B2B, two possibilities are there. Some companies show the products without login, but some companies show the products with login. Anyway, both are possible. I told you how to achieve both. That's it. Next, second one is, let's go here. Let me go to the B2C again. Let me go to the B2C again. So this is the B2C. Now, I want to log in. If you want to log in, you click on register. You click on register. Once you click on the register, now you have two options. Or you can see here, please. You can see here, I will just go here and try to add the item to cart and click on checkout. When I click on the checkout, I can log in and place the order, or I can place the guest order. So therefore, here guest order is the OOTB in case of B2C. Guest order functionality is the OOTB in case of B2C. Answer is yes.
Yes.
But in case of B2B, no. In case of B2B, no. It's not a OOTB. You need to do some massaging if you want a guest order in B2B. If you want a guest order in B2B, you need to do some massaging. Next, so login order. Login order. That means what? You log in to place the order. This is the OOTB. This is the OOTB here. This is the OOTB. This is the OOTB here. Next, there is a functionality called registration. In case of B2C, can you observe this one, please? In case of B2C, registration is a simple, straightforward. You can just enter your email ID, mobile number, and get registered. In case of B2C, registration is the OOTB, and it's a simple. So you can enter your email ID, mobile number, then you get registered. But in case of B2B, registration is a complex. It's kind of a OOTB, but complex. Okay, registration is the OOTB, but complex. What is the meaning of complex? Let's understand. What is the meaning of complex? Let's understand. So registration. So the first one is, some companies allows the self-registration. Can you please understand? Some companies allows the self-registration. What is the meaning of self-registration? Okay, let me go to the B2B. Let me go to the B2B power tools. Okay, so you can see here, am I okay? Register. I click on the register here. I click on the register. Now you can see here. So there is a way here. Can you please understand this B2B registration functionality? In case of B2B, scenario 1. Let me put the scenario 1. What is the scenario 1? Some companies allow the self-registration. Even though it is a self-registration, they will ask lots of the questions here. So what is your company? Okay, what is your company size? What is the reason to contact? How do I contact back you? Okay, what kind of transaction you want to do with us? Like that, they will ask so many questions. Okay, some companies allow the self-registration and ask lots of questions. And let's say you means what? Let's say Dr. Lab company. Okay, fill all the information and submit it. Fill all the information and submit it. After submit, there are two scenarios. Okay, please understand this. What I am trying to say that you go to the B2B site and click on register. Click on register means self-registration. So here you will enter lots of information. Like what is your company, what is your company size, what kind of business you are doing, what is the reason you are contacting, what kind of, how do I contact back? Okay, is there any referred person? Because of referred person you are coming to us. Like that, so many questions they will ask. You filled all the information and submit it. After submit, you have two scenarios. Case number 1. What is the case number 1? Your account automatically may create. Okay, your account automatically may create. It depends upon the company again. Okay, your account auto created. So that means if company want that way, let's say you fill all the information, then automatically create the account. That is one possible situation. Second possible situation is you filled all the information and submitted, right? Submitted to which company? Let's say Lonja company. Then Lonja company review all the information. Review all the information. If required, they will call you back and get more information. If required, they will call you back and get more information. And finally, they may approve your account or reject your account. Approve your account, or there is a possibility reject your account. Okay, there is a possibility approve your account or reject your account. That's what we see, right? That's what we see, right? Let's say simple example. You are applying for some bike insurance, those kind of things. Sometimes they may reject your application. Simple example, you are applying some personal loan. You apply some personal loan, you fill all the information and submit the request. Then the bank person will review it and they will call you back. They will get some information. Then they may approve or they may reject it. Similarly here, this is the B2B, right? So therefore, obviously company to company transaction. When company to company transaction, even though they are giving the self-registration, this self-registration is complex. Why I am telling complex? Because they will be asking lots of questions and you fill and submit it based on the business. Based on the business, some companies allows to auto create. Some companies review the information. If required, they will call you back and get more information. And finally, they may approve or reject. If they approve, your account get created. Then you can use that account to log in. If they reject, then you cannot log in. So this is how the B2B registration will work for some of the companies. Then second situation. Okay, second situation. What is the second situation? Some companies allows the registration by invite. Some companies allows registration by invite. So what does that mean? Please understand the functionalities. What does that mean? So right now, Lonja company, Dr. Lab company, doing the business. Now, do you think that? So let me ask a simple example. Let's say you are working in an IBM company and you want to buy the Lenovo laptop. If you want to buy the Lenovo laptop, you are going to the preferred vendor or you are just buying in the Flipkart and reimbursing it. Let's say you are the project owner or for your project you want to 5 laptops. Okay, you are the project PMO and for your project you want to 5 laptops. If you want 5 laptops for your project, are you going to the preferred vendor or you are just buying from Flipkart and reimbursing it?
Preferred vendor.
Preferred vendor. So that means what? IBM company, that preferred vendor talk to each other. Talk to each other. And the IBM company is listing that is one of the preferred vendor. Similarly, now Lonja company, Dr. Lab company want to do business each other. That means they talk to each other. Then Lonja company, they talk to each other, right? Lonja company is having some information about Dr. Lab, right? With that information, with that information, they can send the invite. They can send the invite. Now, Dr. Lab can click that invite, and provide if any additional information and submit it. The moment that submit, then your request, your account get created. Dr. Lab click that invite and provide additional information if any and say accept or submit. Accept or submit. Then your account get created. Dr. Lab account get created. Right now, let me ask a question. Right now, everything is online. Let's say you are getting a new offer in some other company. Everything is online, right? Everything is online. If everything is online, then what are you doing? You are providing all your information to the company. Using that, first you and the company are talking each other, right? You and the company are talking each other, and when they're talking, they have some of your information. They have your email ID, they have your mobile number and all. So with that, once you selected, they will say, hey, congratulations, you got selected. Go and click on this link and fill your information so that fill this information and accept the offer. Then you are accepting the offer. Once you accept the offer, that means you are your employee ID get generated and the joining process will initiate. Yes or no?
Yes, Chenna.
Yes, that's called registration by invite. So Lonja company, Dr. Reddy's lab company talking each other. Now Lonja company is having some information about the Dr. Reddy's lab. With that information, Lonja company, okay, Lonja company can send the invite. Lonja company can send the invite to Dr. Reddy's lab company. Dr. Reddy's lab company click on the invite and provide the additional information if any, and submit or accept the invitation so that Dr. Reddy's lab account get created and they can use that account to log in. This is how some companies uses registration by invite. Next, there is one more possibility. What is the possibility? Now Dr. Reddy's lab and Lonja company talk to each other, right? Now Lonja can create account for Dr. Reddy's lab and share the information. Can create account for Dr. Reddy's lab and share that information. Share that information. Now Dr. Reddy's lab can use that information and log in. Like this, different companies will have different way of allowing the B2B registration. But in case of B2C, it is a simple by using your mobile number and email ID. By using mobile number and email ID, you can register. Let's go to the Flipkart. Let's go to the Amazon. Let's go to the Reliance Digital. Let's go to the Superstop. What are you trying to do for registration? You are simply clicking on register. Okay, you simply clicking on register and provide your email ID, all those things, and get registered. But in case of B2B, it's not like that. Some companies, you can see here in case of Reliance Digital, so you can see you are going to enter your mobile number. After entering the mobile number, it is going to ask some information. Then you fill that information, then done. That's how the registration will work in case of B2C. But in case of B2B, it's complex. And some companies uses the self-registration. But even though it is a self-registration, it is very complex. And we have two scenarios in that. Then some companies allows the registration by invite. Some companies create the account and share that information. Create that account and share the information. Now let's say I want to follow the third situation. That means I want to create the account for you and share it. How do I create? I can go to the back office. Can you see this one? I can go to the back office. Okay, I can go to the back office and I can go to the B2B. So please remember this, for B2B projects only you will have this. For B2B projects only you will have this. Okay, then you can see there is a B2B customer. Here I can create it. Here I can create the B2B customer. Here I can create the B2B customer. So that means I could create the Dr. Reddy's lab company information. So after creating, you will get like this. After creating, you will get like this. Then what you will do? You can go here and this is the ID. And you can go to the password. Here you can set the password and make sure disable login will be false. So you can create the account or you can use. For now, I am just using the existing account. For now, I am just using the existing customer. So to use this existing customer, you can go to the password, set the password, and make sure you are having the option called disable login false. And you can see there is a role here, customer. So with this information, I can log into B2B site. With this information, I can log into B2B site. Now you can see. Now here I can browse the products. Okay, I can add the items to cart, like whatever we have seen yesterday, those functionalities are available. What are the different functionalities we have seen yesterday in the B2C? What are the different features or functionalities? Okay, pages, okay, features or functionalities we have seen yesterday. We have seen yesterday for B2C. Can you tell me?
PLP, SRP.
First one is home page. Okay, very good. Search page. Go ahead.
Cart, checkout.
Okay, category page, cart page, checkout page, cart page, checkout page. Okay.
Product detail.
Summary page.
Okay, account page. Yes.
Payment, address.
Registration page, payment page, all those things, right? Login or registration.
Order
And so
confirmation page.
yes, very good. So on, so on, so. Very good. So on, so on, so. Thank you. Same thing are available in the B2B. You can see this is the home page. And I can go here and search. This is the search page. Okay. Now I can go here and click on this category page. I can go and click on this one, product page. I can go and click on this, add the item to cart page. I can click on checkout. See, all these are available. So that means if you want to see the different, if you want to write in the differences, okay, we have a home page, we have a cart page, we have a checkout page, we have account page, my account page. We call it as a my account page. Then we have login or register page. Okay, we have search page, we have cart page, we have product page. What else here? We have order page. What else? Cart, checkout, order, category page. Like this, we have different pages. Like this, we have different pages. All these are there in the B2C. All these are there in the B2B also. All these are there in the B2C and all these are there in the B2B. So that means these are all OOTB here. These are all OOTB here. That's it. That's the simplest answer. But now let's observe the my account page, or let's observe the users ones. So in case of B2C, what kind of users are allowed? Anonymous users.
Guest users.
We already talked, right? In case of B2C, what kind of users are allowed?
Anonymous.
Anonymous.
And
Guest customer.
Guest. Very good.
Logged in.
log registered user.
Anonymous.
Registered user, guest user.
Okay, anonymous, guest, and login. These are all allowed. In case of B2B also, anonymous possibility is there or not? Just now
Yes,
I explained.
possibility, sir. Yes.
Anonymous possibility is there. So possible. And guest possible is there?
Not
Guest
possible.
possible is there here. You can do massaging and get it. Possible is there.
Okay.
Okay, login is OOTB. Login is OOTB. Now, once you log in, can you please understand this? Then we have different types of customers. Okay.
One thing.
Can you please listen this?
Like,
I will answer your question after a few minutes.
Can we submit the
Can you
card?
listen this one, please. I will answer your question after a few minutes. In case of B2C, anonymous guest login. In case of B2B, anonymous are possible, guest are possible, login is possible. Login is OOTB. That's what I shown you just now. You can see login is OOTB. We are able to log in. But when you log in, you have the groups here. Can you see? Groups are roles. Based on this role, your functionalities get changes. So here you will assign the group or role. So what are the roles we have? We have a first one called customer role. We have a second one called approver role. This is important in the B2B. This is important in the B2B here. We have a approver role, we have a manager role, and we have a admin role. Okay, admin role. Like this, we have different types of login customers, or login customer can have different roles, and based on this role, your functionality get changes. Okay, so based on this role or group, your means here customer features or functionalities get changed. We'll see the examples. This is a nice one you need to understand for a certification perspective and a knowledge perspective. In case of B2C, it is very simple, straightforward here. In case of B2C, it is simple, straightforward. We log in yesterday, we were anonymous yesterday, we were guest yesterday. Okay, now in case of B2B, anonymous is possible by doing the massaging, guest is possible by doing the massaging, login is OOTB with different roles and groups. Based on these roles and groups, your functionality get changed. So you can log in as a customer, you can log in as an approver, you can log in as a manager, you can log in as an admin. Now let's say what happens if you log in as a customer. Can you see the functionalities, please? B2B customer or B2B login as a customer. B2B login as a customer. So right now I am having which role? Can you see this one, please? Right now I am having which role? Customer.
B2B customer group.
So now I can go here. Can you see this one, please? The biggest difference. So I can go here, I can go here, I can add the item to cart, I can do the checkout. That means I can play the order. So this is the first functionality. I can play the order means remaining all possible here. So that means I can add the item to cart, I can play the order. Add items to cart and to play the order. Now if you go to the my account, can you please see this one? If you go to the my account, these are the functionalities. So that means I can see my information, I can see my email details, I can see my payment card information, my addresses, my orders, my passwords, my codes, and so on, so on. So these are the functionalities we get it for B2B customer. These are the functionalities we get it for B2B customer. Okay, cart order. After cart order, what else we have? So we have these functionalities. Now let me try to log in B2B site, B2B login. What is the next one? Let's say approver. I will not log in as a customer. I will log in as an approver. So that means I will go to the back office. You need to start practicing all these things. Especially functional people also should practice this. So this I will remove it. I will add B2B approver for him. B2B approver. You can see approver. And click on save. Now come here, log out and log in once. Okay, come here and log out and log in once. I think it's cached, that's it. Okay, so that is cached. I need to remove the cache. Okay, so why B2B power tools? This is the one.
Can we use clear equal to true?
Class question mark site equal to power tools. Okay, good. Now I'll make this as a local host. Yes. Now I can go here and try to log in. Right now I am what? Approver. Now approver can see the products. Can you please observe here? Can you see the products? I can go here. I can add the item to cart. Now can you see this one? I'm clicking on checkout. Checkout means what? Place order. What is the error I am getting? So you does not place the order. That means approvers cannot place the order. What approvers can do? Approvers can approve the orders placed by some other person. Let's say, okay, simple example here. Simple example. Now this is a B2B company, right? B2B company means what? So you cannot just buy whatever you want, right? You cannot buy whatever you want. Let's say simple example, we'll try to understand this way. Let's say you are creating a expense of 30 rupees or $30. Sorry, in the US, $25 expense. By default, they will approve. Manager will approve. Go on to create a expense which is $1,000. It will go for delivery manager approvals and all. Go on to create a expense which is more than 3,000. Then it will go for VP approval also. So that means whenever you are trying to place the order in case of B2B, it will go for approvals. Depends upon the amount, depends upon the limit. That's why here you have the limits, you can see. Here you have a functionality called limits. Okay, so here you have a functionality called cost center, merchandise check, B2B unit cost center, budget cost center. So this is the cost center, and you can go to the budget. Okay, let me go to the budget. We can specify the limits here. Go to the cost center, cost center, cost center. So this is the cost center. So you can see our merchandise check. Let's go to the merchandise check. Now you can see. So you can put the alerts, limits, all those things. So what is the amount, all those things, threshold. If it is more than this threshold, then send it for approval like that. We'll practice a little bit, but now let's come back here, please. So therefore, in case of B2B, okay, am I able to, if I am an approver, am I able to add items to cart? Answer is yes.
Yes.
Can I place order? No
No.
order. No checkout. No checkout means no order. No checkout means no order here. No checkout. Checkout means you are not able to do checkout means you cannot place the order. Simple. And what are the different other functionalities we are getting? So earlier we have different options. Now you have different options. I can see my information and I can go to the dashboard to approve the orders. That's why this is the approval dashboard. Like this, we are going to get the different functionalities. Like this, we are going to get the different functionalities if you log in as a approver. Now let me try to log into B2B site. Let me log into B2B site as an administrator. Okay, so now let's come back to the B2B customer. Okay, customer with the admin role. So I will remove the approver role and I will add the admin role. B2B admin. So click on save. Now come here, sign out and log in again. Okay, sign out and log in again. Okay, now let me try to log in. First thing is that let me try to log in. Now you can see I can go here, I can come here, I can add the item to cart, no problem. Now I am trying to click on checkout. Checkout means order placement. See, that is not working. So that means who can able to place the order in case of B2B? Sorry.
Customer.
The order in case of B2B.
Customer.
And approvers cannot place. Approvers can approve the orders. Okay, next to admin. Admin also not able to place. Then what he will do? So you can see he is getting a new functionality called a company. He is getting a new functionality called a company. That is the additional functionality here. That is the additional functionality through which he can create the other customers. Admin can create the other customers. Okay, admin can create the companies, other customers. He can set the permissions. Okay, he can set the limits, all these things. And manager generally we don't use in the real time. So in the real time, we'll use three customers. One is custom. We can log in with three roles: customer, approver, admin. Customer means who can place the orders. Approver means who can approve the orders in the organization. And admin means he can come here and see the products and do add items to cart, all these things. After that, he cannot place the order, but he can create other customers. He can go here and create one more B2B customer. He can create the cost centers. He can create the budgets. He can create the units, all those things. Okay, he can create the units, all those things. This is the biggest difference between B2C and B2B in case of users functionality. In case of users functionality. Now, if you have any question, go ahead and ask.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, all right. Thank you. So now let's come back here. Now let's say right now I am the customer, B2B customer. I can go here, add the item to cart. So let's understand one functionality. I am going to the cart. And in case of B2C, there is a quotation, right? In case of B2C, quotation is not out of the box. In case of B2B, quotation is out of the box. What is the meaning of quotation? Let's say you are going to one store, Apple store or Lenovo store, and you want one mouse, one printer, one laptop, okay, one cartridge, something like that. Are you going to ask the quotation?
Yes,
Are you going to ask the quotation? Yes. So in case of B2C, now let me go to the Chroma site or Reliance Digital. In case of Reliance Digital, these are not overt, so it's not there. Why quotation is not important in B2C? Why quotation is not important in B2C?
because the price and everything will display then and there.
Yes,
So
very good, very good. Because everything you are seeing here, what is there to get the quotation? So you will see what the TV price, what is the everything you will see here. So that's why in case of B2C, quotation is not important, but in case of B2B, quotation is important. Why in case of B2B, quotation is important? Why in case of B2B, quotation is out of the box, given. And also it is important. Why it is important here? Because in case of B2B, price may change. Price may change based on customer to customer, based on volume to volume, based on the region, and so on. Okay, price may change based on customer to customer, based on volume to volume, based on the region to region. And also price may change based on pricing options. Price may change based on pricing options. What are the different pricing options we have? Anyone remember? I covered some time back. What are the based on different pricing options we have? Customer pricing, okay, end user pricing, contract pricing, end user pricing, okay, customer pricing, end user pricing, contract pricing, okay, contract pricing, like that. So now let me ask a simple example. Sometimes you take you go, okay, contract pricing. What is the meaning of contract pricing? So you will tell that, hey, I will in the US, when you take the mobile or when you take the plan, let's say you take the Verizon plan, then you will get the device. You will get the device because you have taken the Verizon plan with 25 months contract. You cannot break that contract. So as you have taken 25 months, Verizon is nothing but like a Airtel in India. Verizon is like a Airtel in India. In US, Verizon or AT&T. AT&T you might have been heard, right? So AT&T in US, in India,
T-Mobile.
T-Mobile, AT&T, Verizon, all these things. So you are taking the contract. What is the meaning of contract? Let's say you are taking the AT&T connection for 30 months. If you take the AT&T connection for 30 months, you may get some mobile as a free with that contract. But pricing is different. So that's called a contract pricing. Same way, end user pricing, customer pricing, okay, market offer pricing. Like that, we have different pricings. Let me ask one more example. Let's say you go to that Bajaj store or whatever it may be, and buying the Samsung 55 inches TV without EMI. With EMI, do you see the different price or not? With
Yes, there
EMI,
will be.
without EMI. Yes. Similarly, this all happens in the B2B. So please understand this. In case of B2B, pricing quotation is important and it's a OOTB. Why it is important? Because pricing may change from customer to customer, region to region, volume to volume. Why price may change from volume to volume? Let's say example, Lonja company, Dr. Dislab company is doing more business. When they are doing more business, obviously when Lonja asks something, or when Dr. Dislab asks something, they may give for something different rate. Okay, and let's say this is how you need to understand. This is how you need to understand. Let me put this way. So we have a Lonja company and a Dr. Dislab company. They are doing the business from last 10 years. And they are trying to buy product one. Maybe they are getting for $10. Now Lonja company, and assume that some other company. Let's say, what are the other chemical companies here? Ranbaxy.
Arabindo.
Arabindo, Ranbaxy, whatever it is. Okay. So let's say they just started the business. And if they buy the same product, maybe they will give for $10.5. Assume that Lonja company, or they are buying this product one with 1,000 quantity. With 1,000 quantity, price may be $9. So like that, price of the product may change from customer to customer, volume to volume, region to region, and also price of the product may change based on the pricing option what customer select. We have different pricing options. SAP people should know this. We have different pricing options: customer pricing, contract pricing, end user pricing. Okay, like that. So let's say if I select the contract pricing, let's say price is $10. If I am selecting end user pricing, then price may be $9.5. Like that, we have different pricings. That's why in case of B2B, quotation is important, and you can see the quotation is available here in the cart page. Okay. Now I am in the cart page right now. I click on quotation or request a quote. If you want to request a quote, they have a limitation here. What is the limitation? To request the quote, your quote should be what? Minimum $25,000. And you can configure this. If you don't want this $25,000 and you want a different number, you can configure it. Okay, so there will be some place where you can specify this 25,000. So it's all impexes here. It's all impexes. You will see somewhere it's a 25,000. Yes. So these are all the products, content. Okay, let me go to the yeah, you can see. Can you see this one? We have here. So B2B order threshold, time, permissions. You can see some limits are there. Okay, some permissions are there. Okay, timestamp permissions like that, 25,000 threshold permissions, all those things. So therefore, based on these values, you are restricting. So if your quotation is more than 25, it is allowing, else not. And if you want to change it, you can change it. Let's say your company is saying that I want to create the quotations for $10,000, you can allow it. but these are all OOTB functionalities given for us. That's the conclusion. Now I am asking the two questions. Okay, now let me show you one site. Let me show you one website. Okay, let me show you.
This conference will now be recorded.
Now let's say you are working for some B2B company. You are working for some B2B company, and this is the requirement, or this is the user story. So tell me, is that the OOTB or customization? What is the user story or what is the requirement? Okay,
Get quotation.
B2B customer can able to request for the quote of a particular product. This is the functionality, or this is the requirement, or this is the user story. Tell me, is it the OOTB or customization? B2B can able to request for a quote of a particular product. Is it the customization or is it a OOTB, out of the box? Out of the box.
Customization.
Santosh, Amit, Soundarya, Sudhakar, Trivikram. What is the answer?
I think it's customization because product price again it's yes.
Yes, this is a customization. So that's what I want to make sure you understand this concept clearly. This is the customization. So you are working for a business B2B company, and requirement is what? Okay, a B2B customer should be able to request for the quote for a particular product. But here, whatever quote you have is at the cart level. Quote functionality is there at the cart level here.
Okay.
Okay, not the product level. What is the meaning of the product level? Let's say I go here. This is called product. If I have the quote here, then whatever that question asked, that is correct. Whatever question asked, that is correct. But I am not having here. You can see here. I am not having at the product level. I am having at the cart level. And don't ask the question, what happens if my cart is having only one product? Okay, some people ask again the same question. What happens if my cart is having only one product? If you are going that way, that's fine. But here the requirement is what? B2B customer can able to request for the quote of a particular product. So at this point of time, for product specific, we don't have the quote. Cart specific we have. And if you want a product specific, no problem. You can able to do it by doing the customization. Okay, very good. That's about the quote functionality and the quote functionality related questions and what kind of quotes are available, all those things. Next thing is that now let me say I will click on checkout. If I click on checkout, in case of B2C, how many checkout steps are there? Yesterday I told.
4.
Okay, checkout
Four
steps.
some 4.
What are the checkout steps in case of B2C?
Address, shipping.
Okay, so you need to remember here because so first one is shipping address, second one is shipping methods, and the third one is payment
Address and billing address.
Billing address.
And the fourth one is what?
Final review.
Address.
That's where you have the option called submit order. Similarly, in case of B2B, you have 5 steps you can see. So first one is payment type, second one is shipping address, shipping methods, payment and billing, final review. So we have 5 steps. Okay, we have 5 steps. What is the extra step here? Extra step is select the payment type. Extra step is select the payment type. What is the meaning of payment type? You need to understand this one now. In case of B2C, mostly customers uses card or online or wallet or cash. Okay, mostly customers uses card or online for payment. card or online for payment. In case of B2B, that's why in the B2C projects, that's why in B2C projects, card integration is important. That means payment integration is important. Payment integration is important in case of B2C. But in case of B2B, can you please observe this? In case of B2B side, B2B means what? Company to company transaction, right? Company to company transaction. Now let's say IBM company placing 100 placing order for 100 laptops, 100 Lenovo laptops. Let's say Lenovo laptops. Tell me, is IBM is doing the payment? Tell me, is IBM is doing the payment with their card?
No.
No.
Is IBM is doing the payment from online account?
No.
No. What they will do? This is how the transaction will happen. You need to understand. First, okay, IBM company and Lenovo company talk each other and exchange the information. Exchange the terms and conditions. So what are the terms and conditions? Let's say IBM says I want 100 laptops every month. Okay, then I will place the order, then you invoice it. After you invoice, then I will pay in 30 days. Like that, they will exchange the terms and conditions. What is the meaning of terms and conditions? IBM says I want 100 laptops every month, and IBM says, okay, I will place order, okay, and you invoice it. After your invoice, IBM says, after your invoice, after we receive your invoice, we will do payment in 30 days. Like that, they will exchange the terms and conditions. These terms and conditions are documented. That is called the PO number. Now IBM want to place the order, so they will use this PO number to place the order. Okay, so when IBM is placing the order, they will use PO number to place the order. So that's why in case of B2B, there is an option to enter the PO number to place the order. Is that clear, everyone?
Yes,
There is
sir.
the option to enter the PO number to place the order. So the moment I select the PO number, is card is important if I select the PO number? Is card is important if I select the PO number? Is card is important if I select the PO number? That means I want to place the order with the PO number. So the moment you select the PO number, now you can see when you click on next, I selected the PO number and click on next. You see card is gone. Card is gone. There is no card. That means we are hiding that step. Because you want to do the transaction with the PO number, why do you want the card integration? That is no more available. Next. So therefore, in case of B2B, PO number functionality is out of the box. But in B2C, it's not there. These are all additional here. Next, in case of B2B, okay, now let's say you are, this is the important one, please understand this. So you can very well say, I worked with the PO number functionality. This is a very nice explanation, please understand. I work with the PO number functionality. Let's say you are attending one interview. You are attending an interview, and you can very well say, I work with the PO number functionality. Then they will ask the question, hey, PO number is a OOTB. PO number is a OOTB functionality. What did you work? So you can say, yes, PO number is OOTB, but given in checkout page. Okay, so my company requirement is they want PO number in cart page. Now he may ask one more question. What is the question he may ask? Why your company or what is the reason to have, or what is the advantage having PO number in cart page that your company selected? Is that clear question? Why your company,
Yes.
or what is the advantage your company moving the PO number to cart page? Right now this is in the checkout page. Can you see this one? Right now this is the checkout page, and we don't want in the checkout page, we want in the cart page. What is the reason? I'm explaining. So let's say if it is in the checkout page, right now PO is a free text, right? Now I can enter whatever I want. I can enter ChennaReddyTraining. Is this PO number exist in the SAP system? Is this PO
No.
number exist in the PeopleSoft system? No. Do I need to do validation?
Yes.
Yes. So therefore, solution one is what? Please understand this. What is the solution one? So it is a free text, and assume that these PO numbers, valid PO numbers, are there in the SAP system or PeopleSoft system. SAP system, PeopleSoft system is having the valid PO numbers information. Then what I need to do? I need to send, like let's say you entered ChennaReddyTraining. Now I need to send a request to PeopleSoft system or SAP system, get that verified. That means in the solution one, after entering PO number, I am hitting the SAP system. Okay, I'm hitting the SAP system to check whether this is a valid PO number or not. Then what is the challenge here? What is the challenge here? So we are making one extra call to SAP. One extra call to SAP. This is the challenge. Okay, this is the solution one. Solution two is what? So let he enter whatever he want. Let he enter whatever he want, and he will click on checkout. Okay, he will click on checkout and place order, right? Please understand this. These are the nice functionalities. Okay, now he click on the place order. When he click on the place order, anyway I am sending order to SAP system. That time I will verify it. This is the solution two. Are you getting me?
Yes, Chen, yes.
Okay, let's say this is the SAP system or PeopleSoft system. SAP system or PeopleSoft system. Now you are clicking on place order. When you click on place order, this time I will pass the order plus my PO. Order plus my PO number. Now if PO number wrong, then say that, hey, your PO number is not valid, you cannot place the order. So then what is the advantage here? No extra call. But what is the challenge here? What is the challenge here? Can anyone tell me? Still we have the challenge, no extra call, that is fine. But what is the challenge?
Still we need to get the PO validation.
That is fine, right? That is what we are doing. That is the advantage. The challenge here is that, let's say you go to the bank here, you want to open the account. You want to open the account and you have taken the PAN card xerox, Aadhaar card xerox, all the documents, and they ask you to wait for 25 minutes. After 25 minutes, they said, oh, we want the PAN card original. Do you get frustrated or not?
Yes. So it's getting
Why can't you
loaded.
tell
Yeah.
before itself? See, if I entered the wrong PO number, why can't you tell before? Why you want to tell after completion of everything?
Yes.
That means that is a challenge. So this is the mindset related challenge. So you are telling to the customer, after I do everything, you are telling, oh, your PO number is wrong. I cannot place the order. Why can't you tell before? Because I entered the PO number somewhere else here. Why can't you tell before? This is a challenge. So telling at the end is not the good customer experience. Is not the good customer experience. Telling at the end is not the good customer experience. So this is the solution 2. So solution 1, you have the challenge. What is the challenge? Extra call. Solution 2 is having, solution 1 is having the challenge. What is the challenge? Extra call. Solution 2 is no extra call, but still challenge is there. But a different challenge. What is the different challenge? You are telling to the customer at the end, oh, you have invalid PO number, you cannot place the order. Which is again a challenge. Telling to the customer at the end saying that, oh, you don't have original PAN number or original PAN card number, you only have the Xerox, go and get it again, you get distracted. So that's why this is also having challenge. So that's why what we will do is the third solution. So this is the cart page, right? This is the cart page. So here somewhere else we will introduce enter PO number. So here I will introduce somewhere else enter PO number. So that means that functionality I will bring to here. That functionality I will bring to here. This is the cart page here. So this is the cart page. So this is the cart page and I bring that functionality here. So here you enter ChennaReddyTraining something. And you are clicking on checkout, right? When you click on the checkout, there will be a call to SAP. That call is called cart simulate. Let's say this is the SAP system or this is the PeopleSoft system. When you click on the checkout, already there is a call called cart simulate. What is the meaning of cart simulate? I will explain, please understand. What is the meaning of cart simulate? I will explain, please understand. Okay, so that call is called cart simulate. What is the meaning of cart simulate? Now customer entered this product with this quantity and all. What is the guarantee that these products are still valid? These products are having still quantity. These products are valid for this customer, and for this product, this is the correct price. What is the guarantee? Do we need to verify in the SAP system? Do we need to verify in the source system? Answer is yes.
Yeah.
So therefore, what is the meaning of cart simulation? Pass all the cart information to SAP. Pass all the cart information to SAP and get it verified. Get it verified and also get the additional information. What is the additional information for this customer? Are there any additional taxes applicable? Are there any surcharges applicable? Okay, are there any MOV fee applicable? Like that you get all the additional information back.
Discounts.
Okay, like this additional information you can get back from SAP. That is how you will implement this cart simulate call. So what is the meaning of cart simulate call? I'm explaining again. So cart simulate means you send all the cart information of the customer to SAP. SAP will verify, okay, this quantity is there, this is there, that is there, and MOV fee. MOV fee means minimum order value fee. If you are not ordering of $1,000, I will fee something for you. If you are not ordering for $15,000, I will fee something for you. Those are all called MOV fees. And are there any taxes for this particular customer for this location? Are there any surcharges for this customer for this location? Like this, you will get back all the information from SAP. That is the purpose of cart simulate call. Now with this call, anyway, this call is there, right? I will pass the PO number and verify the PO number in the call itself. Now, what are the advantages by moving here? Tell me now advantages. What are the advantages by moving PO number to cart page? First
No
one is
extra call.
no extra call. And am I telling to the customer in the beginning itself?
Yes.
Validate PO number in the beginning itself. So customer satisfaction, all are good. That's why my company asking me to move the PO number functionality to cart page. That's why I have worked with the PO number functionality. Like that you can explain. Is that clear, everyone? Is that clear, everyone?
Yes, Chenna.
Can we move to the next one? Okay, so let me recap that conclusion once. So right now PO number functionality is given for the given in the checkout page. You can very well say that I work with the PO number functionality. Then they may ask the question, why did you work? Because it's a OverTP functionality. Yes, this is the OverTP functionality given in the checkout page. My company asked me to move to cart page. What is the reason? The reason is it is a free text. Customer may enter the wrong PO number, so we need to validate it. Then solution one is do the validation immediately. Then the challenge is we are doing an extra call to third party system. Then solution two is during order placement, you can validate it. So advantage is no extra call, but you are telling to the customer if wrong PO number at the end, he may get distracted. That's why we are moving this one to cart page. So in the cart page, anyway, there is a call called cart simulate call, which is verifying the cart information and getting all the details from the cart like taxes, charges, MOPs and all. With that, I will pass the PO number also, so that PO number verified here itself. Hence, no extra call and PO number validated in the beginning itself. That is the advantage. Okay, all right. Next. Now I will. Okay, so you can ask the questions after some time. Okay, now you can go here and play the order. You can go here and play the order. When you play the order, you have two options in the B2B. Okay, so you can see in case of order placement, order place. In case of B2B, only one option, place order. In case of B2C, you have a place order. You also have recurring orders, scheduled orders. Two functionalities are there. This is the extra in the B2B. This is the extra in the B2B. So what is the meaning of place order? Place order is a one time. Recurring order means you can place multiple, like every week once you can place like that. Weekly, monthly, like that. Now let me place the orders here. So let me place the one time order first. So place order. Place order. Now you can see order got placed. Okay, this is the order number. Order got placed. Now you can go and check the order. Where can I check my orders? You can check the orders in the my account, right?
My accounts.
So this is the normal order or one time order. This is the normal order or one time order. So it is still processing. This is spinning. So that's why you need to wait for another few seconds. Yeah, done. Go to the my account. You can see order history. You can see order history, and this is the order you placed. Now let me go and play the recurring order. Recurring order means what? Every week, every monthly, and so on, so on, so. Okay, now I am in the cart page. If you want to increase the quantity, you can increase the quantity. Okay, click on checkout and go here, and let's say I want to play the order. Go here, go here. I don't want a normal order. I want the scheduled order. You can go here. Now can you see the functionality, please? Now it is asking me to select the date. So let's say I selected today's date, or I will go with the weekly. Weekly, how many weeks you want? 10 weeks. And weekly, do you want one time or two times? Weekly, one time or two times. Every Monday, every Thursday. Every Monday, every Thursday, how many weeks? 10 weeks. Like this, you can play the order. Now you can see, you can go to the my account. Okay, order got placed. You can go to the my account. So you can see there is a replacement order. So which is nothing but the recurring order which is showing here. Like this, you will get the functionality. Next, one more thing is that, let's say you placed the order, this is a normal order. Now you want to cancel it. So you can go here, or you want to reorder it. You can see there is a reorder functionality. You want to order one more time. When you click on the reorder, it is directly going to the review page where you can click on the place order again. So therefore, reorder is the extra functionality. Reorder is the extra functionality in B2B. It's not there in the B2C. Reorder is the extra functionality in B2B. It's not there in B2C. Now I'll go to the My Account again and click on the recurring orders. This is the recurring order, right? Then you have a flexibility to cancel it. I ordered for 10 weeks, right? Now let's say 2 weeks is over. Now I want to cancel it. Now you can see there is a cancel. So do you want to cancel it? Yes. Now request got cancelled. Now you can go here and you can see it got cancelled. Like this, you have a recurring order functionality and normal order functionality, a reorder functionality, quotation functionality. These are all extra in the B2B. That's why there is a one famous certification question, especially for functional people. Definitely this question will be there for most of the this kind of one question will be there definitely in the function. So this is a compulsory question here. Which of the following is the B2B functionality? They will say, okay, order approvals, recurring orders. Okay, third one is quotation. Okay, fourth one is admin. Okay, or B2B unit. And fourth one is reorder. Fifth one is reorder. You need to remember all those things here. Reorder, all above. Like this, they will give some wrong answers also. You need to take out the wrong answers and show only correct answer. This is kind of a compulsory question when you write the functional certificate, and even for technical also, this kind of question will be there one. That's why whatever I told, you need to remember today. So that's all for today, and we can continue the next session on Monday. And if you have any question, you can go ahead and ask. If you want to listen to others' question, you can wait. Else you can continue regular activities. For Monday, link will change. New link will be there. Please reach out to your source.